Hello, today is Monday. I hope you had a good weekend. It's Monday the 23rd of November. So, I will begin my day 10 challenge, press up challenge. Let's see where we go today. And then I think today I'm going to talk about calories. Right, so here goes. $39. Oh, that was a struggle today. Oh well. Okay, so I wanted to talk about calories. Traditional or standard guidelines recommend keeping your calories intake low. But what they fail to explain clearly is that not all calories are equal. You see, things like green vegetables are very low in calories, and they have a low impact on insulin. Things like fruit are also low in calories, but the trouble with fruit, other than berries, is that it has a high sugar content, or fructose. Sugar adversely affects insulin, and the fructose part is bad for the liver. It clogs the liver up. Then you have things like your starchy veg, which are moderate in calorie value, caloric value, but because they have a high starch content, which eventually converts into sugar, it adversely affects insulin. And why do I keep talking about insulin? Well, insulin is a hormone. It's a good hormone as long as it's balanced right. You see, we've got 3 different hormones in our body that are linked to eating, you've got leptin, which is connected to satiety, and ghrelin, which is your hunger hormone, and of course insulin, which is your fat storing hormone. Now, insulin works by storing, well, insulin stores your fat, and also, well, it stores the excess fat that is not being used. And when you're hungry, when you're in the fasting state, then and if your insulin level is below 5, then that will stimulate the insulin to start releasing the fat to be burnt. But if your insulin is kept high all the time, this fat burning part does not work, and that's why people gain weight, because you know, it is hidden and it's not being the fat burning is not stimulated. So you've got to watch, you've got to know what sort of foods, although high in calories, what sort of food actually have an adverse effect on insulin. Things like meat, although they are relatively high, they can be relatively high in calories, they have a lower impact on insulin. And fat, of course, very high in calories, and a very, very low or hardly any effect on insulin. And 1 gram of fat is about 9 calories, whereas 1 gram of carbohydrate or protein is only 4. So you can see there is a difference in the value, and so based on that, it doesn't matter if you're consuming quite a large amount of calories, as long as they're the right type of calories that don't spike insulin. I'll put a bit more detail in the notes below. And if you've started going on a low-carb diet, please continue, because it is good for your health. On that note, I wish you a good day. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.